Baby, do you trust me or not? When the moon sighs through the dunes. When the desert wind whispers your name. Do you still hear me in your heart? The stars look down in silence. And I speak to them like I speak to your eyes. They blink softly, as if they know the pain that hides beneath my calm smile. I never ask for promises made of gold. I only ask for a heart that believes. Because trust is the bridge between two souls. And without it, even love fades in the dust. You say my eyes hide secrets. But they only hide your reflection. Every tear that fell for you. Every smile was carved by your presence. Baby, do you trust me or not? Because every night I build castles of hope. And every morning I wake up alone. Holding dreams that crumble like sand. If I could, I would paint my soul. Just so you could see the truth inside me. Not all kings wear crowns of jewels. Some wear the weight of love's silence. I walked across the endless dunes. Calling your name to the stars. Each echo answered like your breath. Soft, trembling, half in love, half in fear. Why must love always ask to be believed? Why can't a heart simply know? Why do we measure truth with suspicion? When love itself is the greatest proof. Baby, I trusted you the way I trust the dawn. It always comes, even after the darkest night. But you, my light, you flickered and swayed. And left me wondering if the sun will rise again. You once said, Fazza, I will never doubt you. And I held those words like a prayer. But now, they fall like faded petals. From the garden of what we used to be. I am a poet, yes, but I bleed emotions. Every verse carries your name in its rhythm. Every rhyme tastes like your perfume. And yet, your eyes still question me. Baby, do you trust me or not? When I held you beneath the moonlight. Didn't you feel my heartbeat sync with yours? Didn't the universe pause to watch our love? You say love needs proof. But what proof is greater than presence? I have given you my world, my peace, my soul. Still, you ask me if I am real. I wish you could read silence. Because silence is where I speak loudest. When I look at you and say nothing. That's when I love you the most. I am not made of marble or myth. I am flesh, longing, truth, and trust. And I built my world on your laughter. Now it trembles when you turn away. Baby, the falcons fly with loyalty. They never question the hand that frees them. But even they, once betrayed, never return. Is that what you want our love to become? Your doubt burns like desert sun. Hot, sharp, endless, unkind. Yet I still walk beneath it. Because my love refuses to fade. You call me prince, but I am your servant. Bound by love, crowned by pain. Every step I take towards you is a vow renewed in the dust of Dubai. If I am guilty, it's only of love. If I have sinned, it's only with your name. Because to love without trust is to build a palace with melting sand. I saw a tear fall from your eyes. It struck me deeper than 1,000 arrows. I wanted to catch it, whisper to it. And say, don't cry, I am yours. But words are fragile, and hearts are proud. And between them, trust is lost like wind. So here I stand, Fazza, the poet of longing. Writing a question across the stars. Baby, do you trust me or not? I have seen kingdoms rise and fall. But nothing breaks like doubt in love. One whisper, one rumor, one fear can turn forever into a ghost. Remember the night we danced in silence. When the world was asleep and only love spoke. That moment was real, no poem could lie. No lie could ever feel so true. I wish you'd look at me once more. Without searching for reasons or proof. Because love's beauty lies in blindness. In believing even when the eyes can't see. I don't want your trust as charity. I want it as destiny's gift. As natural as your breath in my arms. As eternal as our name in the sand. The stars fall and the world changes. But my heart remains loyal as dawn. If you cut it open, you'd find your name. Written in gold upon every vein. Baby, do you trust me or not? Because my world depends on your answer. And every verse I write tonight is a prayer wrapped in your memory. The moon drifts above my tent of thoughts. Each beam touching the wounds of love. I whisper to the wind that carries your scent. It answers me with sighs from a faraway shore. Baby, I still wait for the sound of your yes. The word that could calm all the storms. Your silence tastes of distance and rain. But I still drink it, hoping it heals. Trust is not a jewel you buy with gold. It is born in the quiet eyes of faith. Do you not remember how our hearts first met? Before a word, before a doubt was born. The sand remembers your footprints beside mine. They tell stories each time I return alone. They ask, where is she, the one who smiled at dawn? And I bow my head beneath the same sky. I would trade my throne for your belief. For one glance that says, I know your truth. Because a kingdom without your trust is emptier than the desert without stars. I watched the falcons circle above the palace. Their wings wide like promises kept. I thought of you, how you once flew with me. Fearless, bright, and free. Now you hesitate at every wind. You ask the air for answers it cannot give. But love, true love, is not afraid of storms. It stands, unshaken, even when the sky cries. Baby, if my heart could speak without words, it would fall at your feet and confess. I am yours, and I have never strayed. Let it be my proof, not rumor, not fear. The night falls heavy on my chest. Each breath a memory of you. I walk the corridors of my palace. And see your ghost in every mirror. How strange, that trust and love are twins. Yet one can live while the other dies. When you doubt me, love still stands. But wounded, trembling, begging for faith. I've seen your tears, they cut deeper than swords. I've felt your anger, it burns, yet I endure. Because I know beneath your storms, a heart still calls my name in secret. Baby, do you trust me or not? When I hold your hand, does it shake with fear? When I kiss your forehead, do you close your eyes? To hide the battle between heart and doubt. If I could gather the stars tonight, I'd lay them before you like proof of love. Each one would whisper, he is true. Each one would shine with our story. Do you remember when I wrote you verses? On the white sands of Jumeirah's shore. The sea erased them, but not my feeling. Even the waves obeyed our silence. People may talk, let them talk, my love. They do not know the language of souls. Only you can read my silence. Only you can calm the storm inside Fazza. The horse runs free because it trusts the rider. The rider leads because his heart is sure. So must love run wild, yet loyal. Untamed, yet faithful to its truth. Baby, I have carried your name in my prayers. In every dawn that breaks over Dubai. Even the call of the muezzin feels softer when I think of you. I have loved you beyond borders and blame. Beyond jealousy, beyond pain. If trust is lost, I will rebuild it. Brick by brick, word by word. Look at me once more with open eyes. Search not for fault but for faith, because I am still the same man you loved. Only more silent, more sure, more scarred. The poets will write of us someday. They will say, he loved her with royal grace. But only you will know the truth. That grace was built on tears unseen. I could have been cold as stone. But love made me fire and flesh. You taught me to feel, and now that I do, Your doubt is the sharpest wound I know. Baby, the night grows older and I grow quiet. I speak less now because pain speaks louder. But even silence loves you. Even my shadows reach for your warmth. If you called me tonight, just once, I'd cross the world without rest or reason. Because trust to me is not a word. It's a heartbeat that leads me to you. Do you trust me or not? Tell me, love. Tell me before the dawn steals my voice. Because tomorrow may bring another sun. But I only want the light that lives in you. And if your answer is no, if doubt wins, then let me fade like the echo of wind. But if it's yes, if your heart still remembers, then come, hold my hand, and never let go. The desert will bloom beneath our steps. The stars will write new poems for us. And the question that haunts my nights will turn into a promise, I trust you.